Okay, let me break this down. So, Sarfaraz Khan is replacing Sai Sudharsan for India's Test series against Sri Lanka. At first glance, this seems like a straightforward injury replacement, but wait, dig a little deeper, and there's a fascinating story here. Personally, I think this move says a lot about how India's selectors are balancing immediate needs with long-term strategy. Sarfaraz hasn't played a test since 2024, despite that insane first-class average of 64.73. Why? Because cricket politics, man. He's been stuck in this weird limbo, too good for domestic cricket, not quite the finished product they want for tests. But now, with injuries piling up, they're forced to give him another shot. What does this really mean for India's batting depth? Let's unpack this. Sudharsan's injury, a stress reaction in his toe, feels like a metaphor for modern cricket's relentless schedule. Players are breaking down left and right, and India's batting lineup is like a Jenga tower right now. Gill sat out a tour game as a precaution. That's wild. But his 44 in the second innings was clutch. From my perspective, this shows how fragile captaincy can be when your top order is a question mark. Gill's average in tests is solid, but can he lead a team through a two-test series while nursing his own fitness? That's the unspoken tension here. Now, Sarfaraz's stats: 429 runs in 7 Ranji games last season, a century in his 6th test. This guy's consistency is absurd. But here's the thing, why did he get dropped after Australia? Was it technique against swing? Or was it about fitting into the team's balance? What many people don't realize is that Sarfaraz's style, aggressive, unorthodox, might clash with India's traditional test approach. But in Sri Lanka's spin-friendly conditions, maybe his adaptability is exactly what they need. A detail I find fascinating. His strike rate in first-class cricket is over 70. That's not just survival, it's dominance. Could this be a sign that India is finally embracing batters who can attack spin up front? The bigger picture. India's test squad is a patchwork right now. Bumrah and Sundar out, Gill managing his body, and Sarfaraz stepping into a role he probably thought he'd lost. This raises a deeper question: is India prioritizing form over potential here? Because Sarfaraz isn't just a backup, he's a player with proven domestic pedigree. But if they drop him again after this series, what message does that send? To me, this feels like a crossroads. Either Sarfaraz grabs this chance and becomes a mainstay, or he fades back into the nearly man category. And for Sri Lanka, this series isn't just about rankings, it's about exposing cracks in India's brittle lineup. So here's my closing thought: Sarfaraz's inclusion isn't just about replacing an injured player. It's a test of India's ability to evolve. If he fails, they'll blame the selectors. If he succeeds, suddenly everyone's a genius. But what does this mean for the future of Indian batting? Are they finally ready to trust the old-fashioned runs machine philosophy over flashy potential? Let me know what you think, because this isn't just a squad change. It's a story about resilience, timing, and whether cricket can ever truly reward consistency in the modern era.